Welcome to this brief introduction to the medicine wheel. I'm excited to share some foundational knowledge about this powerful and meaningful symbol. If you've never heard of the medicine wheel or know just a little, you're in the right place. The medicine wheel, at its heart, is a sacred symbol and teaching tool used by many indigenous people across North America. It represents the interconnectedness of all life and the cyclical nature of existence. Think of it as a map, not a map of a physical place, but a map for understanding ourselves, our relationships, and our place in the world. The medicine wheel, with its powerful symbolism of interconnectedness in the four directions, has increasingly been adopted and adapted by individuals and groups outside of indigenous North American cultures, particularly within ceremonial magic and various pagan traditions. In these contexts, the fundamental structure of the circle and the four cardinal points is often retained, and many of the associated representations, such as specific colors, animal totems, and symbolic meanings for each direction, are also frequently incorporated. This adaptation reflects a broader interest in earth-based spirituality and the archetypical power of the medicine wheel framework as a tool for personal growth, ritual practice, and understanding the self within a larger cosmic order. It's crucial to understand that the medicine wheel isn't a single monolithic concept. Just as there are many diverse indigenous nations, there are many different interpretations and variations of the medicine wheel. The specific symbols, teachings, and colors associated with it can vary from nation to nation. So what we'll discuss here are some common themes and foundational ideas. It's also important to note that while this introduction aims to provide a general overview often associated with the medicine wheel, individual spiritual practitioners may have unique perspectives and interpretations. These personal understandings, while valuable, might differ in certain aspects from a more academic or broadly presented information about the indigenous traditions. The most common depiction of the medicine wheel is a circle divided into four quadrants, often with a central point. The circle itself represents the continuous flow of life and the interconnectedness of everything. There is no beginning and no end. The four quadrants typically represent the four directions of east, south, west, and north. These directions are often associated with specific colors, animals, stages of life, seasons, and aspects of human experience. Let's briefly touch upon the general themes often associated with each direction. The east is often linked with the rising sun, new beginnings, birth, and illumination. It can represent the spiritual aspect of life and the dawning of understanding. Colors often associated with the east are yellow or gold. The element is typically air or fire. Animals associated with this direction are all types of birds, but especially the eagle, which represents vision. The stages of life are infancy and/or childhood. The aspect of the self is spirituality, or the dawning of understanding. Lessons associated with the East are seeking clarity, embracing new possibility, and understanding the importance of vision and perspective. The South is often associated with warmth, growth, nurturing, and feeling. It can represent childhood, innocence, and the development of our emotions. The color red is frequently connected with the South. The element associated with the South is usually either fire or water. The animals tend to be moose, with the symbolic meaning being humility, or coyote, with the symbolic meaning of playfulness and trickery. Stages of life are adolescence and/or youth. The aspect of the self is emotions and the development of identity. Lessons associated with the South are emotional intelligence, the power of trust, both of the self and others, and the process of growing and learning. The West is often linked with the setting sun, endings, introspection, and the physical aspect of life. It can represent adulthood, looking within, and the gathering of experience. Black is a color often associated with the West. The element is usually either water or earth. Animals most often associated with the West are bear, symbolizing strength and introspection, or buffalo, symbolizing abundance and provision. The stages of life are adulthood or middle age. The aspects of the self are the physical body and the integration of experience. Lessons include the importance of self-reflection and introspection, honoring the physical body, learning from past experiences, the natural cycle of endings and beginnings, and the importance of hard work. Finally, the North is associated with wisdom, elders, rest, and winter. It can represent the intellectual aspect of life and the accumulation of knowledge. White or blue are often colors connected with the North. The elements tend to be fire or earth. Animals are the buffalo or wolf, with the wolf representing loyalty and teaching. The stage of life is elderhood or old age. The aspect of the self is wisdom gained through experience. Lessons include learning the value of wisdom, the importance of listening to your elders, the need for rest, and the passing along of knowledge to others. The center of the medicine wheel is also significant. It can represent the individual, the heart, spirit, or the point of balance and connection between all the directions and aspects of life. It's where everything comes together. The medicine wheel serves many purposes. It can be used as a tool for self-reflection, helping us to understand where we are on our own life journey and how the different aspects of ourselves, spiritual, emotional, physical, intellectual, how they're all interconnected. It can also be used for healing, decision-making, and understanding the cycles of nature and the universe. It is vital to remember that this is a very brief overview. Each direction, each color, each animal, and the overall symbolism of the medicine wheel holds deep and complex meanings within different indigenous traditions. In some cases, individual practitioners will even have their own symbolic associations that they use, and these can differ from what we have already discussed. For example, in my own core shamanic training, I was taught that the east is air, the south is fire, west is water, and north is earth. I also did journey work to learn which animals were associated with each of these directions, and those animals hold specific meaning to me. The same thing with the lessons of the directions. Each direction, there's a specific lesson that I personally learned that was associated with each of those directions, and that holds value to me now in the work that I do. If you're interested in learning more, I encourage you to seek out resources created and shared by Indigenous people themselves. Look for books, websites, and teachings from specific nations, but make sure that it resonates with you. Approach this learning with respect and an open heart, acknowledging the rich cultural heritage from the medicine wheel and from where it originated from. Optionally, consider doing an Introduction to Core Shamanism course. This course will orient you to core shamanic techniques that are found throughout the world, but that are typically common between all traditions. I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to this brief introduction. I hope it has sparked your curiosity and provided a foundation for further exploration of this meaningful symbol.